Hey everyone, just over here in my two favorite small towns in the Lehigh Valley. No joke at all. It's not just because I have family that lives here. Catasauqua, Pennsylvania. Just left in fact, you're looking as I don't get hit by a vehicle. Hopefully you can see the House Brewing Company over here on Lehigh Street, I think. Right across from the George Taylor home, right before you hit Ray Street coming from Allentown. Look at the map. I'll try to inject some humor. The reason why, I'm going to do a quick review of Taylor House, give you the reason why I was over here this evening. But this is a quick review of the Taylor House Brewing Company. Now, here in Lehigh Valley, I swear, one of the top products of the Lehigh Valley is becoming alcohol and alcohol production. I'm not saying anything against it, don't get me wrong, but it's just, that's not really, it's like half joke, half serious here. But usually with the brewing companies, and you mainly expect to find them here in the Lehigh Valley, in Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton. But Catasauqua is a town that has a lot of really cool hidden places that you wouldn't expect to find in a small town, whether it's here in the Valley or anywhere, or that you really would, that will surprise, really like 180 and surprise you. Taylor House Brewing Company, you want to talk about a whiplash 180, holy shit, walk in, jaw drop surprise, that is the place. From the outside, it looks like a very nice brick building, colonial era to a point. But I walked in and I was like, huh? And believe me, if you could see the expression on my face, I walked in, my first impression was this place is drop dead gorgeous in design and layout. I mean, literally just walk in, I was like, wow, amazing. And then later on, as I was standing at the bar, enjoying the Madame Fantone, because 2 Coors Lights, and I have a serious alcohol buzz. Talk about lightweight, I am a no weight, and this is a very difficult intersection to get across, so I'm going to make it quick. But yeah, I'm like a zero weight. I'm like a almost zero tolerance for alcohol, and that was their lowest alcohol content. By the way, the beer was excellent. Had an orange flavor to it. And the name of it, just when I talked to the bartender, I said, okay, didn't recognize any names. I said, okay, what do you suggest? I said, I'm more like a Coors Light drinker. She said, she fired off a couple of side names. I gotta go with that. Going to get to the beer names very shortly. Again, talk about, screw this. But the overall atmosphere in the place, and as I was sitting at the bar for a while, the way they designed the tables, the bar, the chairs, for a few brief moments, I actually felt like I was back in colonial times, standing at a bar, the way things were back 200 years ago. No, I'm not joking. Wasn't planned, wasn't even thinking about it. It just kind of like literally flashed me back in time, which is like, if a place can do that with the atmosphere alone, they are definitely doing something right. Now, I like what they did. I looked down they do have wine and different variety of alcohol there, not just beer. But I scanned down the list of their beers. They kept true to, they do, some of the names they really wanted to emphasize and say, hey, look, we're in Catasauqua. We want to take you back to the colonial times to give you kind of like an experience of truly combining the past and the present. I know one of them was Independence for, Independence Day, obviously. One was the Caddy Mule, I think. Another one, Catasauqua High School, the Rough Riders. So I can easily tell there was a lot of thought and process before in the planning stages of the Taylor House, that okay, we're not only just going for a basic generic bar here. We want something completely different, and we want to give you the true experience of Catasauqua. Now, Catasauqua, back in the early 1900s, was known for their iron, and for the iron here. Huge supplier of iron to the area and beyond. And they have some, a couple of posters and some art hanging up that has to do with that aspect of Catasauqua. Again, keeping true to the town and really highlighting the history of the town and the present also. The staff, phenomenal. I walked in and said, yeah, it was my first time here. Hey, welcome. Like I said, didn't get an attitude when I asked about suggestions for a beer. Had a couple conversations. Excellent, very friendly staff. And I think they said Saturday nights they do have live music there. And here's the other case that somebody pointed out. That I took notice. There's no TVs in the place. Again, they don't want to be like everybody else. They want to give you a truly unique experience. And they don't even have food there. I know their normal menu comes from I didn't even know there was a Mexican restaurant here in Catasauqua. Guess what? There's a Mexican restaurant here in Catasauqua. They do a food truck night. I think it's Friday night where they have a food truck outside. Tonight, because of the Beer with Bobby's, they had a food truck there, which I was able to sample thanks to someone who was there. Cannot thank you enough. Excellent food. So if you're in the Lehigh Valley, or if you live here, and you are looking for something, and another thing, that they do have soda and water there, and the soda and water prices, I've mentioned to my bartenders, I said, okay, I said, don't take this wrong. I was like, that's cheap, that's low price cheap. I said, and that's meant to be a compliment. And she said, yeah, well, we have, people bring their kids, families that come in here. I said, yeah, and plus that's a great idea to, help people prevent people from drinking too much, doing a DUI, etc. However they react when they drink too much alcohol. So if you're looking for a truly, completely unique experience here in Lehigh Valley, as far as